Hi guys, so today I thought I would film a video on my teacher planner. I have wanted one of these for so long, but I just could not justify the price because I think if I lived in America I would have got it ages ago, but it's the fact that you had to pay like $25 shipping charge as well to get it to England that put me off, and I just thought, oh dear, no. But I got the life planner about a month ago now. And because my life planner was late, they gave me $25 off my next purchase plus free shipping. So I was like, I've got to get the teacher planner now. Like I've just got to. So I've heard some bad things about Erin Condren's customer service, but my experience has been all around fantastic. I could not fault them at all. My life planner was only late by 4 days, and they gave me all that money off. So I was just so happy. It all worked out in my favour. I mean, if I didn't want anything else from Erin Condren, it wouldn't have really helped. But because I wanted the teacher planner so bad, I was just like, I have got to get it, here's my opportunity. So I just went for the ready to ship version because, like I say, the life planner, I went for, I think you've probably seen this before in my Plan With Me videos, but I went for the gold metallic version, and that's why it took extra time. I went for this, and within 3 days, I don't even think it was that, I think it was like a day or two, it was shipped. I was really happy with their customer service. Sorry if you can hear like children outside, it's the summer holidays and they're like really excited to be playing outside, so there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, so I'm just going to go through the teacher planner and show you what's inside. There's lots and lots of videos on YouTube that show the inside of this, and it really annoys me how like there's hardly any videos about how teachers are actually planning it and how they actually use it. So I intend to do quite a lot of videos on how I fill this in and how I go about planning with it, because yeah, I just get like really annoyed because I want to, well, not annoyed, that's a wrong word, but yeah, just sometimes I get really disappointed that there's no videos of teachers actually showing what's inside of here apart from 1 or 2, and the ones that I've seen, although they've been good and I'm not slating those videos, haven't been my style of planning. I'm an early years teacher, I teach nursery school, so I'm teaching like 3 to 5 year olds, and I want to see videos about that, and there's none out there. So yeah, if you're interested in early years education and how a nursery teacher plans, it's all foundation stage really, you could do the same style for reception class, then don't forget to subscribe and you will definitely see videos on how I plan in the future with my teacher planner. So let's just go ahead and look into the planner. Okay, so like I said, I went for the ready to ship version, and on the front it just says, what we learn becomes a part of who we are. And I'm quite happy with this version, to be honest with you. I don't feel like I'm missing out because I didn't get my own personalised cover, but if I need one I can easily just send off for another one. So on the front it says Teacher's Lesson Planner, and this is where you can put your details. This is just an all about me section. To be honest, I don't know if I'll really fill this in. I probably will because I don't like blank paper. Access codes, usernames and passwords. I definitely won't be putting that information down there because that is private and confidential. And web resources, I might use this and just record any kind of useful website that I find. Okay, so classroom events and volunteers. What I think I might do on here, well, it says name and contact info, but what I think I might do is just make a list of jobs that my classroom volunteers can do, because often I find that they come in and they stand around and they need lots and lots of direction. If you're not giving them direction, they'll literally just stand there. They don't even like talk to the children, and I'm like, what are you doing here? But anyway, so I might make a list of jobs that they can actually do, and I'll just photocopy this for them and show them that. This is special events and field trips. I very rarely go on field trips. We tend to go on 1 per year. Just with us having over 100 children in the nursery school, it's a lot of children to manage, and it gets quite out of control, as you can imagine. You need lots and lots of adults, so we prefer to get people to come into nursery rather than us go out. Helpful hints for the substitute. Now, we get a lot of student teachers. We actually mentor them and get them through their teaching degrees. So I will just put information on here, and I can just photocopy this page and give it to them. They will not be holding my teacher planner, but they can definitely, I will photocopy this page for them so that they've got that information. Okay, the next section isn't really hugely applicable to people in England. It's holidays and dates to remember, and a lot of them are American holidays, but I can just add to this and white out certain ones if I need to. This is a birthday section. I will definitely be putting the children's birthdays on here as well as staff birthdays. I love to celebrate the children's birthdays with them, get them a card, get them a cake or biscuits, and we just sit in our circle time and celebrate that child's birthday. So I will definitely be recording this so that I don't forget any. This is an absentee log. Now, because I'm in nursery school, I only teach group time once per session. So I teach one session on the morning and one session in the afternoon because it's different groups of children. So I won't really need this absentee log. I know the children that are missing from my group. So I will probably be thinking of a different way to use this. I've seen on other people's videos that they have sort of washi taped out the top and then use these for different sections. I would normally use this for assessment. However, I have bought lots and lots of the grids at the back, which we'll get to in a minute. So I will not be using this for assessment because I'll be using them. But I'm sure I'll think of something to use this for, definitely. I don't like to waste any paper. This graph paper, it says log it, graph it, map it, group it, track it. There's all different things that I could use with this. Yeah, so just check in on the next few videos that I post and I'm sure I will have come up with ideas for these. The year at a glance. Normally I do have a year at a glance when I do my planning, and I just sort of write down anything that's sort of happening in the months that might affect the way that I plan. For example, in December it's Christmas time, so the planning will be around Christmas. January, February, usually it snows, so you know, weather can affect the plans there. March is Mother's Day, February is Valentine's Day, that kind of thing. This will really help with my long-term planning. Then each month you get a monthly spread and a notes page. This is really useful because in staff meetings often I'll have my little, usually I have my file of facts, but I'm going to have this now so I can record anything. I can see really easily if anything's on for the month, if anything clashes, because I am also SENCO, which is the Special Needs Coordinator. This is really, really important because people phone up all the time and say, can I see you on September 17th? And I'm like, I can just quickly look this up and I'll know straight away if I'm free that day. And the notes section I can use in staff meetings just to jot things down or for telephone calls, things like that. And every month has one of them. So there's October's, November's, December. I don't need to flick through them all. My favourite months are definitely April's colours and May's colours. I even quite like June's, but May is definitely my favourite. These colours are just absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait to plan those months. I'm not a massive fan of July. I've just had July in my life planner and the red and blue just don't really appeal to me. It's a bit dark. Okay, then you get to the lesson plan section. This is the whole reason that I wanted to buy this planner. I absolutely adore this. I will show you how I used to plan. Okay, so this is my old lesson plan folder. And the way that I used to plan was like this. So everything was just on Microsoft Word. I tried to make it pretty by adding like flower pictures and little pictures of the activities I was doing in pink, and I used to washi tape it. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of stuff I had to do just to make it appeal, because I don't know about you, but black and white paper just does not appeal to me. It does not motivate me and I get really bored. So yeah, this is how I used to plan. And now I'm going to be using this. I cannot wait. Drop that down there to get started. So because I only teach one group time per week, this is what put me off this planner as well, because I thought, well, what am I going to fill all these different boxes along the top with? But I've figured something along these lines, not for definite, but I'll have the group time session, any resources that I need, any assessments that will come from it, how it links to the curriculum, ability levels, like how it will be differentiated. Then I'm going to have evaluation, and then I'm going to have notes or next steps. Something along those lines. I'll figure it out. As time goes on, I will figure it out. So there is lots and lots and lots of pages of these that will get me right through the school year. Then this is the checklist section that I was telling you about. So down here I'm going to put the children's names, and across here will be assessments. So for example, in nursery they need to learn how to recognise their numbers. So I'll just put 0 to 10 and do little ticks as the children learn the numbers. Then I'll clearly be able to see the children who have not made progress, and I can do individualised interventions with those children to get them to recognise their numbers that they need. Then I'll move on to 11 to 20. On this page, for example, you just fold this over and smooth it down, and you've got your checklist there. On this page I will have shape recognition. I might do being able to recognise one more, one less. These are just like, there's so much you can do with these checklist sheets, and I cannot wait just to have all my assessments in one place. This is how I used to do it. I actually printed off some assessments from Teachers Pay Teachers. So let me just, I need to hide the children's names, but you can see I had the numbers along the top, children's names down the side, and then I just coloured in where the children could do it. And any children that had, say this child didn't know his number 6 but he knew all the rest of his numbers, I would just write their names down the side and which numbers that they needed on this little post-it note that I just attached with washi tape. And then I would do targets and jot down everything that the children were missing. And it was okay, but I just can't wait to have it all in one book, all in one place, so that it doesn't get complicated. It's just all here. So I bought extra checklists. I went for quite a lot of them. You can pay for extra, and that's what I did. So I got like all these pages of checklists. So it's a full year worth of assessments, 2 groups of children, so I need it. And the last section is just stickers. Now these stickers, reminders, progress reports due, report cards due, benchmarks, testing, conferences, computer lab, library, first day, last day, emergency drills, field trips, observations. Don't we just love observations as teachers? Not. And then we have got assemblies. We don't actually have assemblies in nursery school. We used to have it when I worked in a primary school, so I might give these to one of my primary school teacher friends who love to plan. IEPs, duties, staff meetings, furloughs, holidays. And then we have got blank stickers, so I can do whatever I want on these stickers, and I'm very excited. So we've got these lovely colours here and these lovely colours here. Okay, so right at the back we've got a teacher pocket, this side and this side. Now I didn't know, but apparently these have been reinforced since the last teacher planner, but these are nice and thick, and I feel like they're going to hold quite well all my documentation. I also bought 3 of the, three of the clear wallets just to put things in so that I can see clearly, which will be really handy as when I'm Senko I have lots of risk assessments and things that need to be done. If they're in the back of here, I'll see them and I'll be getting them done quickly. And the last little thing is a little pouch. So in this pouch I have just kept everything that came free, but I will be adding stickers and things into here. But this is what came. So I got a free coil clip, some cute little cards. These are really cute actually. So they're just like little note cards on the back, and you can just pass them out to people. And these are little Erin Condren invite a friend. I'm sure you know about this, but sign up for an account using the link below to receive $10. Yeah. some cute little stickers. This is just a sample set, but I really like these. So you've got love hearts, arrows, pencils, clean and sprays, recycle, washing machines, tape measure, is that a stop clock, weight lifts, exclamation marks, dollar signs, envelopes, teeth, pills, first aid bags, nail polish, hairdryer and makeup. This is just a card telling me about my free gifts that I got with it. Also, I'm sure that I read somewhere that you got the dots for free to go with the calendar spread. So you see how there's all these little dots? But I didn't get the dots, so I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure if you have to purchase them and I just heard it wrong, or if they've just forgotten to send them out for me. But yeah, I definitely didn't get the dots, so I'm going to have to write all of the dates in. Which is 6 and 2 3s really, whether you write them in or stick stickers. You know, I'm not really bothered, but it would have been nice to get them. So yeah, that is my teacher planner. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you want to see more videos on the teacher planner and how I start to fill it in, please subscribe so that you don't miss out. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! I never know how to wave on these videos.